Hari Om. We'll start. We'll chant Katho Upanishad, Prathamadhya, Dityavalli, mantra number 1. Hari Om. Anyat Sreyot Anyat Uteva Preya Taiste Subhe Nanarthe Purusa Sinita Tayo Sreya Adadanasya Sadhu Tayo Sreya Adadanasya Sadhu Bhavati Yate Yathartha Upreyo Prunite. Mantra 2. Shreyascha preyascha manuscha metah tau samparitya vivinakti dhirah Shreyo hi dhiro vi preyoso brunite preyo mando yogakshemat brunite. Mantra 3. Sattvam preyan priyarupagumscha kaman abhidya yatra achiketo tatrakshi नेतागुम श्रृंकम वित्तमयी मवाप्तः यस्याम मच्चन्ति बहवो मनुष्याः. मंत्र 4. दूरमेते विपरीते विशुचि अविद्याया च विद्येति ज्ञाता विद्याभिप्सिनं नचिकेतसं स्मन्ये नत्वा कामा बहवो लोलुपन्तः. Welcome to this session of Katha Upanishad. We are continuing Prathama Adhyaya Dityavalli. We just chanted 3 shlokas that we have done earlier. While the Pratham Valli was more of a story for, in the Dityavalli, the jnana is coming. Slowly, Yamaraj is introducing to the Vedanta philosophy, jnana. So in the beginning itself, he says, there are 2 things in the world. One is good, another is pleasurable. The ignorant people, the Buddhas, they prefer the pleasurable. Whatever they like, they enjoy, they accept that. Whereas the discriminated people, Viveki Purusha, the Dhira, they choose the Shreyas, the good. And whoever chooses the prayer, he cannot get to the goal. He doesn't have the sight at the goal of the life, what you have to do. This happened after Yamadharmaraj examined Nachiketa in his qualities of Viveka and Vairagya. He thought he's the right person to be a Brahma Vidya student, and he told him, you have chosen the right path. You can do the Nitya Anitya Vastu Viveka, and you have not accepted my gifts, and so you will be chosen. And he says, this Shreya and prayer comes to, approaches the every man at every day, every hour also, every event that happens. 2 paths are opened out. Suppose you are going to eat to the dining table, 2 paths are there. What to eat? Sattvic or Rajasic or Tamasic food. You will have non-veg or veg. You will have katta, mitha, whatever are there, choices are there. It's up to you to make the choice. That is the shreyas and prayas. Suppose you are going to bed, what time to go to bed? That comes to you. Shall I go to early at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or I'll go late? That is the choice that you have. That is what shreyas and prayas it makes. All put together, that becomes a discriminating factor for the seeker. Because it is not that one time decision you take, whole thing happens. No, every day, every time you have to take small decisions that adds up to your lifestyle, to your personality. So when it approaches us, when the choice comes, you make discrimination, you viveka, you apply your sense of discrimination and apply what to do. Shall I go for non-veg or shall I go for veg? Shall I eat at 6 o'clock in the evening or shall I eat at 10 o'clock in the night? Shall I sleep at 10 o'clock or shall I sleep at 12, 1 o'clock? Shall I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning? Shall I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning? These are the decisions that is making a difference. That makes your lifestyle, and that only is the Shreya and Preya. They all put together. So he says, these opposite characters, opposite values, they approach the man every time. Then the person who is Viveki, he makes the choice, and the Thira, the wise person, chooses Shreya, and the Mudha person, the Aviveki person, chooses the Preya. Okay. So the result is that one gets auspicious binding and the other binding. Okay. In the third mantra, Yamadharmaraj, he praises Nachiketas. He says, you have done a good job. What? That I have offered you so many goodies, so many things I offered you. After considering that, you have discarded. For the normal public, for the general people, the pleasurable things are very good things. They want to have it. Everybody gets delighted if he eats a sweet, but only the discriminated person, he doesn't eat that because he will have diabetes. The pleasant appearance things of the world, they cause you trouble towards the end. So, hey Nachiketa, you have not accepted the path of wealth, the path of pleasure, which many people in the world accept. And by accepting that, people fall in grief. They fall in grief means they cry, sansar mein. Huh? Yeah. So, now we are coming to mantra 4. Before the mantra 4 starts, Bhashyakar has made a small commentary. A small commentary I'll just read out to you. Tayo Shreya Adadanasya Sadhu Bhavati. So between this, Tayo means between the two, Shreya and Preya. The person who accepts Shreya, जो ग्रहण करता है, तयो श्रेय आदादानस्य साधु भवति, it becomes auspicious for him, it becomes good for him. Hiyate arthadya yadu preyo brunite. And the person who accepts prayer and who is a swarthapara, he, selfish person, everything he wants for himself, he falls down like that. And it is like the first mantra, what is Sena, Sriyascha, Prayascha, that, it is just a continuation of that mantra here. And it is the difference he is showing in the fourth mantra. He is saying that how, why this happens. Tat kasmat etat. Why this happens? Why the Shreyas has a better path and the Prayas falls? So Yamraj says, now I am telling you what is the reason. So in the fourth mantra, you read. You chant also with me. Fourth mantra again. Duramete viparite visuchi avidyaya cha vidyeti jnata विद्याभीप्सिनं नचिकेतसं मन्ये नत्वा कामा बहवो लोप्लुपन्तः. So this Yama Dharmaraj is explaining that why this difference between Shreyas and Preyas. You can read this now. In the Bhashya, Bhagavan Shankaracharya, the Bhashyakara, is giving a brief meaning of this mantra. Duram, Durena. Duram means by distance. Dur se. Mahantarena tarenite viparite. Durena means Maha antarena iti. That means there is a antar, there is a difference, there is a distance, there is a distance, difference of distance. Viparite means opposite. Anyonya Babrutta Rupe means separately it is expressed. Vivek, next, third line. Viveka, Abhiveka, Atmakatvatam, Tamaha. Viveka, Abhiveka, Atmakatvam, Tamaha. Prakasa Viva, Prakasat Viva. Because it is separated, they are like Viveka and Abhiveka, जैसे मन में है, ऐसे ही they are different. Prakasa Viva, like that, both express themselves like Prakasa and Andhakara, like light and darkness. They are all different. Dura, they are very separated. They are opposite. They are opposite to each other, like light and darkness. Prakasa and Andhakara. Any doubt? So earlier we are thinking it's not so much of difference, we are thinking yes, some difference hoga, not so much, isn't it? So, but here Bhaskar is saying the difference is so far is like the light and darkness. Next is Visuchi. Visuchi means Visuchai, Nanagati, Hirna Fale, Sansara Moksha, Hetutva, Ekata. Visuchi means what? Separate, not separate. Visuchi means it's leading to different ways, separate directions. Nana gati, many direct directions. Okay, the two things are there. Shreya Preyas, they are not going in the same direction. One is going to north, one is going to south, like that. Visuchi. Visuchi means Nana gati. Their gati, their marga, their destinations are different. Visuji अर्थात नाना गति वाले हैं. So भिन्न फले, and their phala also is different. What we call as the result of your action. So that result becomes different. भिन्न phala. If you do Shreyas is different. If you accept Preyas is different. भिन्न फले. And how भिन्न फले? Sansara moksha hetutva naitat etat. It is just like one, if you adopt, you get sansara bandhana. Another, if you adopt, you get moksha. Both of them are the hetu, means the karana of either the sansara or the moksha. So they are all the opposite. So this is what is being explained by this paragraph. Next you see, kete iti uchyate. Kete ityuchyate. Iti uchyate. Kete, who are they? Who are speaking like this? Who are the people who speak like this? Answer is, ya cha avidya preyo visaya vidyete. cha Shreya Visaya Jnata Nirgata Bhagata Panditehi. So who are these people who speak like this? That one is like Andhakara, another is like light. One is like the moksha, another is like sansara bandhana. Who is speaking like this? Ya cha avidya preyo visaya vidyeti cha श्रेयो विषय ज्ञाता निर्ज्ञाता भगता पंडिते ही. So they say that Pandita means those who are wise people. They say, what they say? Preya Visaya, who does the Preya Visaya? Avidya. Yacha Avidya Preya Visaya. Vidyati cha Shreya Visaya. That Vidya or is Shreya Visaya. Now you come to that original thought that I had given you, that Shreya is Jnana, Vidya, and Preya is Jnana, Avidya. So this is what Shankaracharya is saying here. Cha Avidya Preya Visaya, Vidyati cha Shreya Visaya, Jnata. Jnata means is known. Nijnata Vagata Panditehi. Panditas speak like this. Tatra, the fourth line in that paragraph. Tatra Vidya Abhipsinam Vidyarthinam Nachiketasam Twamaham Manne. So he said Tatra means there, or out of these two, I find that Nachiketa is actually desirous of knowledge. That what is Abhipsinam, Vidya Abhipsinam. That means he desire of knowledge. We saw that place, no? That Tatra Vidya Abhipsinam Vidyarthinam Nachiketasam Twamaham Manne. Tvam Aham Manne. I consider you as a Vidyarthi, a seeker of knowledge. Okay. Next line is Kasmat Asmat Vidvat Buddhi Pralobhina Kama Apsarah Prabhutayoho Bahavo Api Tvam Nalo Lupanta Na Vichedam Krudavantah Sreyo Margadatmao Bhoga Bhiva Cha Sampadana. It became a big line. So Kasmat Asmat Vidvat Buddhi Pralobhinaha. Kasmat, how it happened? Because why I think this way, that you are a Vidyarthi, that you are desirous of knowledge. Why I am thinking this way? Because क्योंकि अविवेकियों की बुद्धि को प्रलोभित करने वाला अवसर आदि जो दिया ना, अवसर प्रभुतयो. Normally, worldly people get attracted, pralobhita bhinaha kama apsara prabhutayo. So they get pralobhana. Pralobhana means they get attracted by kama, desires, like apsaraha prabhutayo, like apsaras. Bahavo api, many things I offer you, including the apsaras. Twa means Tvam. In the Upanishad is Twa, actually in Sanskrit is Tvam. Na Ololupanta. Na Ololupanta. Ololupanta means it did not shake you, it did not disturb you. Na Tvam Ololupanta Vichedam Krutavanta. It did not separate you, it did not bring any pralobhana in your mind. He did not separate you. Krutavanta, Sreyo Margo, Adi, Atmo, Upabhoga, Abhibancha, Sampadanena. This attraction that I offer you so many things, that did not create any desire in your heart. Because I went to the Hasya directly. I'll tell you the word meaning and then the meaning of the mantra and then the description. Duram ete. Duram ete means Duram ete. These are all Dura, separate. Viparite, opposite. Visuchi means leading to different ends. Cha vidyati jnata. Cha vidyaya cha vidyati jnata. So one is known as avidya, another is known as vidya. Vidya vipsinam achiketasam manya. I consider you as a person who is desirous of having vidya. Natva kama bahavo lulubantaha. You did not enjoy or opt to enjoy the many things that I provided you. I did not tempt you. I give a temptation to you. You did not fall for it. So I consider you a person who is desirous of knowledge. Okay. Yamraj. He is now the teacher. Yamraj, the Lord of Death. So he had already given 3 baras to Nachiketa. He had given 3 or more. After all these things failed, he gave a lot of temptations to Nachiketa. And those temptations normally test the power of discrimination of a normal person. He has power, means उसके पास विवेक है कि नहीं, वैराग्य है कि नहीं, all that is tried out. So here in this sloka mantra, Yamraj is expressing his observations that how good the student was. And that experiment he did, how Nachiketa came out with flying colors. So now he has started this chapter with 2 parts of good and pleasant. So he says, even though I have given you a lot of temptations, you have not fallen for it. Hey, listen here. So he says that these 2 paths are open for everybody. It is open for you also. You could have also opted to go for the temptations are putra, dhana, dhanya, apsaras, everything that are given to any worldly person would have fallen for it and you would have been very happy. But you have not. So these 2 options of Shreyas and Preyas, what I am talking now, because they are very duramete, they are very far away. They are not one, when you speak Shreyas and Preyas, it is like in one sentence it goes. But they are very far apart. Why they are far apart? They are viparita. They are contradictory. They are mutually exclusive. And how they are exclusive? They are like light and darkness. They cannot be together. You cannot say that, oh, I am only enjoying little bit of non-veg, but I am a sattvic person. 2 days, only 2 days non-veg. So that you cannot mix both. It's like light and darkness. Suppose a room is dark. The moment you strike a matchstick, the light comes, so darkness goes away. You cannot say that half light and half darkness. You cannot say that. Light and darkness cannot be together. Same way, this also cannot be together. They are contradictory. One is discriminative, another is non-discriminative. And Visuchi, another Visheshana is given Visuchi. Visuchi means divergent. Their directions are separate. The different courses, they produce different results. How they produce the different results? And the result is the path of pleasant, the avidya, the path of ignorance. Once is ascertained that leads you to what? Worldly pleasures. Right? You accept all these things, you are worldly pleasures. Khao, pio, moj karo. That is worldly pleasures. And that worldly pleasures, the sense, indulgence, all this creates bondage. And that bondage, as you saw in the Bhashya, he said, that is a samsara. So you get engaged, involved in the samsara bandhana. Okay? That is, if you choose prayers, samsara bandhana. And if you choose shreyas, what happens? It is path of good. It is the path of knowledge. It is vidya. Vidya is jnana. And jnana leads to liberation. Jnana leads to moksha. So how he is completely separating the two. One is leading you, the prayers leading you to sansar bandhana, and shreyas is leading you to moksha. So my dear friends, what do you want to choose? Only laughing will not do. Many of us are very reluctant to say, because I fix my own limitation. I think that is not possible. That moksha purushartha is forbidden. People don't say that I can do it. You are limited by your own thought limitation, nobody else. If you think that yes, I can, you will. And the whole entire universe will conspire to make it happen. If you don't aspire for, don't do the sankalpa, it will not happen. Yesterday we were talking about sankalpa. That sankalpa should be moksha. And then everything will facilitate for you to walk on the shreyas path. Okay. So of these two, Yamraj, the Lord of Death, considers that Nachiketa is desirous of knowledge. Why? Because Yamraj offered him so many enjoyable things. He not only things, also beings. The Apsaras also he has offered. The heavenly Apsaras. You can tell the names of the Apsaras. These Apsaras also could not tempt the Nachiketas. Temptations, Nachiketa did not fall for it. They did not deflect Nachiketa from the path of Shreya. His desire did not get aroused. That he did not fall for it. He did not want to enjoy them. He only wanted Shreya. Shreya was the knowledge. That Trutiya Para. That supreme knowledge, that Brahma Vidya, he was the seeker of that. So that Brahma Vidya can be given out only to the qualified person who is determined pursuer of the path of truth. So Yamraj tested him, tried him out, whether he has got that qualification or not. Viveka Vairagya Sat Sambati. So Nachiketa proved himself to be competent. He is steadfast in his quest for preferable, the Shreyas, the perfect. Therefore, Yamraj decides that Nachiketa to be fit student for the supreme knowledge, that is Brahma Vidya. So that's why he explained what is the difference between this Shreya and Preya. How they are having opposite results, opposite directions also. So in this mantra, the thing to remember is they are separated by a long distance. They are also Viparita, the opposite. They are also Bisuchi. Their destinations are also different. And Sankaracharya has given two examples. One is like light and darkness. One is light, another is darkness. And in the other case, one is like Sansara Bandhana, other is Moksha. Okay, these are the two examples that are given by this mantra by Bhagavan Sankaracharya. So now this continuing on this. Okay. We'll go to the next mantra, chant it, and whatever we can do 10 minutes. Mantra 5. Avidyaya mantare vartamana swayam dhira pandita manyamana dandramyamana pariyanti mudha andhe naiva niyamana yathanda. Avidyayam mantare vartamana. Avidyayam means ignorance. Antare means inside that. Vartamana means we live. We live in this avidya. Living in this, swayam dhiraha, the wise people, they consider themselves wise, and also pandita, learned people, manyamana. Next third line is manyamana means they consider themselves, they fancy themselves. What they consider themselves? I mean, dandramyamana. Dandramyamana means they are like divided in many ways, separated and divided in many ways. Dandramyamana pariyanti mudha. They go around like mudhas, like the deluded people, they go around. And the example is given is Andhenaiva niyamana asandha. See this, just like if a blind person leads another blind person to show him the way, then both will fall somewhere. Like that. So same way, these so-called panditas and wise people, they lead other people in the world. And they fall and also make others fall. Because they are living in the midst of ignorance. And they are considering themselves to be wise, intelligent, enlightened. So senseless people go around, they go around, round and round in this world, sansara, and they'll go in different ways. Just like the way the blind, one blind leads another blind. It is exactly the same, only one word is different. Mantra is exactly the same, only one word is different. That mantra is in Katha Upanishad 1 to 8, chapter 2nd section, and 8 mantra. Avidyaya mantare vartamana swayam dhiraha panditam manyamana janghanyamana pariyanti mudha andhe naiva niyamatna athanda. Only one word, dandramyamana, and in the Mundaka it is jangramyamana. Only this was different. Otherwise, the whole mantra is same, ditto. I think we'll do the Bhashya now. Now you can see Avidyaya mantare. You can see this. So, what is written in bold is the Bhashya. Okay. Mantra number 5, you can see Sankara Bhashyanta, Balli 2, Avidyaya mantare. So it says Avidyaya mantare. Mantare means antare. Avidyayam antare. Antare means madhye. Ghanibhuta eva. Ghanibhuta eva. As if it is very like in the darkness. Ghanibhuta. घन अंधकार के अंदर जैसे रहता है, ऐसे ही अविद्या का अंदर अविद्या है ऐसा। इव तमसी वर्तमान, तमसी तम, द डार्कनेस इज वेरी thick darkness in the, so like that avidya antare is like that. Vartamana means Vishtamana. Vishtamana means putra, pasu, adi, trishna, pasa, satehi. So Shankaracharya is giving the meaning of Vartamana. Vartamana he is saying it is Vishtamana. Vishtamana means it is staying there where putra, pasu, adi, trishna, pasa, satehi. That means he is bound by the bandhana, by the bondage of putra, pasu, adi, trishna, pasa. Pasa means bandhana. He is bound by that. Who is bound by that? The person who is in the avidya. Next line, Swayam, Vayam. Swayam means self. But here Swayam means here giving the meaning, Vayam means all of us. We are Dhiraha. Dhira means Prajnavantaha. Prajnavanta is means we knowledgeable. Dhira means Prajnavata. Panditaha means Shastra Kusala Cheti. The person who is very what you call is conversant with the shastras, is pandita. पढ़ाई किया है, शास्त्र पढ़ाई किया है. मन्य मानास्ते दंद्रम्य बाणा अत्यर्थम. So manya manase, because he is on this path of the world, Dandramana Atyartha, as if he is hovering around, he is going around. That is the meaning of this. Dandramana means he is divided in many ways, he goes here and there. Kutilam aneka rupam gatim. Kutila gati, that means he is not in a straight line. When his mind is clouded, when he doesn't have a clear thinking, then he goes around. Kutilam anekam rupam gatim ichanto. So that what he says is that Jara marana roga adi dukhe pariyanti. He suffers from the sorrow of old age and death and disease, etc. Pariyanti means parigachanti mudha. They suffer like this. And what is the mudha? Mudha, he is saying, Abhivekino. The Abhiveki Purusha is a mudha. So those people who adopt avidya, who stay in the avidya, they suffer like this in this world. Then he says, Andhe naiva drushti vihina neva niyamana. Andhe naiva means a person who is not having the power of the eyes, drishti shakti jiska nahi, drushti vihina neva. Drishti vihina purusha and the niyamana. Niyamana means nayati iti niyama. Nayati means leading. He is helping another person of same another person. Visame pathi. That means it's a very dangerous path he is leading. Yatha bahavo andha. Just like many andhas, antam anartham muchanti tadvat. Just like if the blind person leads another, then obviously he gets into a difficult path, kutila path, And same way, the sansar mein, this Abhiveki Purusha, even the so-called Dhiras, so-called Panditas, who are thinking themselves to Pandita, but they don't know the Vidya, they are in Avidya, they are staying in Avidya, they lead one person who himself is not clear in his thinking, is leading another person who is also in Avidya. So obviously, they will be suffering जरा मरण और रोग आदि दुख से सब और भटकते रहते हैं. They keep on going around in circles in jara marana roga etc. Okay. So we have been able to complete this Bhashya today. Okay, we'll pause here. We'll continue next time.